What's up everyone, it is BrickLetter18 here today, back with another vlog. I'm doing some work for my BrickLink store, and I know you guys love watching those BrickLink store vlogs, so I thought I would make one today. In this video, I'm going to just be doing general maintenance of my store. I'm now back from my European trip where my store was closed for a while, and I'm really excited to get BrickLink going and get it up and running again. I haven't parted out any sets in a while, I've got some orders to pack, and I've still got some places to organize in my BrickLink store room. So let's get right into it. Alright, so like I said, the first thing I'm going to do is part out a few sets. I've sold a few Star Wars minifigures recently, so the first pile of sets that I'm going to tackle from my backlog part out collection, I guess you could say, is set number 75196, the A-Wing versus TIE Slicer Microfighters. Each one of these sets has 188 pieces, 2 Lego minifigures, and I've got 5 of them here. These are I bought these a long time ago, probably back in 2019. From the Lego store, you can see all the labels, they're still worn. So I've had these for such a long time. So it's like 3 years to part out. Way too long. I looked on BrickLink, and the price is still worthwhile just to part them out versus sell them as sold or as sealed. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And then I've also got one copy of set number 75268, the Snow Speeder. I think I picked this up at Walmart last year for a few bucks, and I only have one copy, but I'm still just going to go ahead and part it out. And it's the exact same thing. This one is worth way more as a part out than it would be if I sold it in full. I know someone's probably going to ask me, so how I determine if a set's better to sell like as a full set or a part out value is I simply just check the price guide. So I go to the set here, view the price guide. This is the last 6 months sales average for a new set. Average price $21.93, and that is sealed. Well, you can assume it's sealed because it's new and most new sets aren't open. And then I check the price guide on the other side. This is the part out value price guide, and as you can see there, the value of the set is $36.24 USD. So it is over almost $15 more. Yeah, $15 more to part this set out versus to sell it whole. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And of course, I did the same for the other set, just to double check. And I don't like selling sets sealed just because they're a lot more work to ship and stuff like that. But I always want to make sure because I'm not going to break down a set if it's worth way more to sell it sealed that way. So now what I'm going to do is open all these sets up and break it down by part. Now I've got all my parts here, the stack of instructions here, and then a stack of boxes that I'm just going to break down and use if I ever have to ship any large sets or parts orders that have more parts than a bubble mailer will hold. Alright, so the fun part is over. All the parts are sorted by color now. The minifigures are assembled. And what I'm going to do now is grab the laptop here, go into the BrickLink Lego room, and start putting these parts away. And you guys know how I do this, but I'll show you again. So first I go back to the main screen here, then I just go part out. Parts and whole minifigures. I've got 5 copies of the set. Everything's new, everything is good there, it's all pretty much the same every time. Hit submit for edit. Scroll all the way down to the bottom here. 950 items in 83 lots. I hit verify. And then I'm going to go through this color by color and match the lots that I already have in my store, consolidate them. So for example, the first one here, small number 112, I'll go and I'll grab in small 112, pull that out, bring it back down here, find the parts that is in it, small 112, how many did I get of that set, or that part? So there's 5, and then I find the 5 parts here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I put the 5 parts that I just pulled from the new set into the bin, which would be much easier if I had obviously more hands, but I'm holding the camera. And then once they're all in the bag, I put the bag back in the original box, and I put it back where it goes. And I'm going to repeat that entire process until all of the black is put away, and then all of these colored Pick-a-Brick cups as well. What may happen when the new quantity of parts is too big for the small bag that I originally put it in, which is the case here with lot number small 988. I'm adding 20 to the bag. There's already 20 in here. So in that case, what I just do is I open it up, dump those new 20 into the bag, and then seal it up and just set it to the side here, because at the end what I'm going to go do is search up all the bags that may have been overflowed, and then I'm just going to remove the remarks, and that'll make sense in a minute when I show you. Alright, so now I've got all my colors sorted, just finished with the whites and put all of them away. I've got this stack of lots that I have to clear, which is actually not that bad. So now I'm going to upload items to my store. Woohoo, very exciting. I'll send it the wanted list notifications, so it sends an email there. And then, as I mentioned, what I have to do now is go to my inventory. And then in the keyword, this is just where I type in the lot. So here it is, large 00179. I hit go. I pull up the part that was supposed to be there. I just erase it. And there you go. Now this lot is clear, ready to go. And I put it in this chop drawer here of all the lots that need to be filled. And I'm going to repeat that process with all of those. Alright guys, now I'm here in the main room and I'm putting away the inventory that was new to the store that I just hadn't got a chance to add yet, like add remarks to. So all these parts are in the store, they're already for sale, but I've got to put them in bags. So some of them are going to be put in these small bags here, the small number, and then others are going to be put into, I've already gone through a lot of the large bags. So there might not be any more left in here. I hope there is one or two. Maybe, nope. There we go. Anyway, there are some large bags probably in there as well. I do have to find them, because essentially what I'm doing is going through all the different parts, putting them in there, logging it in the BrickLink inventory, and then either putting the large bags in there or the small bags in there. So I'm going to have to go through and make sure that there are a few more large bags, and if they're not, I'm going to have to write some more. So that is basically a step and repeat process until I've emptied all of the Pick-a-Brick cups from all the different colors. Like I normally start out with black or white because those are the top ones. I've already put all the parts that I already had in my inventory away. Anything extra I deleted from the remarks and added to the cups. And then I would go through each cup one by one, find all the parts for it, and then put it in another bag. So after that part out, these are all the bags that I still have left to fill up in my inventory. The rest of them are all filled and are now in all of these BrickLink boxes. So next time I go to do a set part out from any of, these options here, these are the bags that I have to choose from, and then I'll probably get a few more because every time I set out, a new part overfills this size, so I have to put it in here and upgrade it to a larger size. And then the next step in the entire process is going through and sorting these out bag by bag. So I've got to put all the large bags away into the large bag boxes, and then all the small bags into the small bag boxes all the way up here. However, I'm not going to do that in this video. I just kind of want to give you a little update and show you how I do part outs here in my BrickLink store. Anyway, you guys, I really hope this process all made sense of how I part out things for my BrickLink store. You're going to notice that this part out method is very unique to me and my store. I have a very small store, under 50,000 Lego pieces, and I only do a couple orders every week. I'm not one of those big stores that does several orders every single day. So because my store is small and because I'm only parting out a few different sets at a time, like 5 or 6 in quantity, this is the method that I find is most, cost effective for me, most time effective, and all that great stuff. So that's the reason I kind of do it. If I ever grow my BrickLink store and do more and stuff like that, I'll probably have to switch up my methods a little. But of course, for now, the way I do things and how small my operations are, this is the perfect way for me. So anyway, you guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video where I showed you how I part out Lego sets for my BrickLink store. If you did, you'll have to leave a like, comment, and of course subscribe. And I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys here in the next video.